Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here, and I guess it's just such an opportunity for us to be able to run this event. Thanks, Emily, for taking the minutes. Yeah, I guess the purpose of this meeting is to develop an action plan for the events that we have been just assigned to do with the open days. So LL Ministries has contracted us to just do these events, and I'm really looking forward to work with them and for us to just really do a great event for them. So I just want to give you a short history of Gilboa. I don't know if you guys have been in that place. It's a really nice place. So Gilboa was built in 1899 by the MacArthur family, and it was like a wedding gift to their son. So the main estate is just kind of around the corner from them. It's Camden Park house, and they built another one for their son. Then after a while, the house was given to so they kind of swapped houses with his older sister, and he took the main house, and then she came over here over that house in Gilboa. And then during the Second World War, she built this construction for the Red Cross, and a lot of soldiers came and were in this location. After a while, the house was built or was bought by the Anglican Church, and yeah, they were here for about I don't know, 20 years or so, and then LL Ministries bought the estate. So yes, so it is a house that has a lot of history. It's a very beautiful property. It has beautiful gardens, and it will be an amazing day for people to just come and to just get a view of some of the history of the area. I don't know if some of you know the MacArthur family was just really keen in the history of Australia, as they were the first ones that started working with cattle and different things in farming in Australia, especially in New South Wales. So it has a lot of history, and so we've been asked, or LL Ministries was asked, to just really open the house so that there can be a corridor of history, so that the area will be kept safe of development. So I guess the concept, the purpose of LL Ministries, why LL Ministries wants to open their doors, is because it's part of as at the core of their organization, just to welcome people. So yes, they want to just open their doors and to welcome others. Normally, LL Ministries will keep the base just private. So normally people that come to the base or to the venue is people that go to events. So this one is a different opportunity for the public to come and to just pay an entry fee and to enjoy the property. So as I said, the theme of this event is just really it's a historic house. But they also want to make it a bit of family day. They want to be able to provide a day where families can come and the kids can play, and maybe with some kids activities. So we will be talking about that in a bit more depth as we come with ideas in how to make this event more of a family event. I guess the format can be just a very laid back format, just no very very chill, that people can come and just have a picnic outside, walk around the property, go around the house, and just for them to really feel the peace of the place. So just really lay back, and we want to just maybe serve a bit of like a Devonshire tea, maybe have like a sausage sizzle, so that it's just a bit relaxed, not too stressful for people. So we are expecting about 500 to 700 people. That's how many people we are catering for. Again, we are targeting families with children, again, as well as older people that would like to come and see the the property because it's very historic. And yeah, we would like them to take a self-guided tour, enjoy of adventure tea and lunch with kids, and maybe have some face painting or just a jumping castle or something like that that would just really encourage them to come. The budget for this event is $15,000, so that's the budget that we have, and I have given you some documents so that you can know how much is your budget and how much you have to go, have to work with. So some staging requirements that LL has asked for is attractions, so probably some vintage cars or jumping castle, face painting, maybe a petting zoo, and then there could be other ideas, like maybe I don't know, pony rides or market stalls, just different things. So yeah, the idea of this meeting is to just break up into our teams and to brainstorm ideas, how to set up and set up specific goals for your team in how to go, just like a time frame, a timeline of what you need to do in the following weeks towards the event. At the end of this meeting, everyone should have a clear picture of the tasks and the goals and the deadlines that we have. We need to remember to identify any hazards and risks and regulation issues that we need to have in mind. And again, we want more and more to be able to develop events that are that will be minimal in waste and just really good for the environment. So just have that in mind as you plan, so that we are not wasteful of paper or just being able to be as green as possible in the events. So we are gonna break into teams. So probably the catering team. Who is the catering? Yeah, you guys are the catering team. So yeah, just come up with ideas in what we can serve, how much we will cover, what are the things that we need for this event. And just brainstorm some ideas. And then the volunteers and security and hospitality team. So you guys just come up with an action plan for that. And entertainment, the entertainment team. I think you guys can have a lot of fun just planning what are some of the things we can bring to the event. And the advertising team. I guess it is key for this event to be advertised. So yeah, just get into your teams and just start working in your ideas. Thank you. Awesome. So how did you guys go? I think again, just hearing your ideas already while you were talking, it's been just very cool to just. It just seems like it's gonna be an amazing event. So I guess I just want to hear some of the ideas that you have come up with and some of the plans that each team has been able to brainstorm. So maybe we can hear from the entertainment team first.
Yeah. We had the idea of maybe booking a piano player to play music throughout the day, just to sort of have that ambience and just background music. And also to have a storyteller for children, story time. That would be nice.
What kind of what kind of stories and
I think just stories that people know, traditional children's books, or even if there's children's stories that people have written that we know, so the person can actually come and read their own book.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be very good.
Yeah.
And
I think vintage car display would be pretty good for the older people to see what they used to drive when they were younger. I reckon people would enjoy it, all ages, I would think.
Yeah.
And just for the kids, if they are not interested, they could go to the jumping castle.
Oh yeah,
it would be good for the kids while the parents have a look at the cars. The hiring of that would be about $220 per day.
Okay.
So that's not too bad.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think with a lot of ideas like that, I think it's good to cater for older people and also for kids, and so that like kids don't get bored and older people don't just think that it's nothing for them. So that's good. Anything else with that?
Even having a market stall to like sell things like honey or plants or jams or biscuits from like local farmers, local produce, so that it's sort of also it's spreading words with local farmers so that maybe they get more business from it as well. So it sort of helps them while helping us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great idea. And I think maybe we can liaise with LL. Maybe you guys can like talk to them and see if anyone involved already with LL is happy to contribute towards that. And that could be. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. What about the catering team?
Well, we have quite a few points. So I guess the first thing would be that we want to be serving scones and the sausage sizzle all day, so it's always open.
Yeah.
You know, someone might not necessarily come at an evening time, but then they can always get something depending on how long they're there for. So
Yeah.
We're also thinking, so selling beverages, things like orange juice, mineral water, fizzy drinks, tea and coffee. Just all of this on demand, so people can, with their scones, they can have a tea or a coffee as well.
Yeah.
We're also thinking people can come to the food counter and we'll serve them from there. So we don't want to have people waiting on tables. We think we'd like to have it a bit more casual, maybe. So people kind of just pay for it and then they go and they can pick it up from the volunteers that are giving out the food.
Cool. Yeah.
So the event is finishing at 4, but because there are so many volunteers that LL is having on the days, we were thinking that after 4 we would provide dinner for the volunteers after, you know, all their hard work.
Yeah.
And everything will be internal catering, so the food is prepared in-house, which means that, you know, all the kitchen equipment will need to be checked and we need to make sure that they have everything we need. So should be okay.
Cool.
We were thinking having some indoor and outdoor chairs too. So some people might not like the sun, so they can still kind of have a few chairs inside, but have most of the chairs outside. Assuming that it's a sunny day, we can always see on the day if it's a bit rainy, maybe bring some more inside. But just to kind of cater for people that like the sun and people that don't as well.
Yeah. Good. And have you maybe had in mind maybe just, you know, we are trying to be like kind of waste free, so just maybe make sure if you are using any disposable plates that just make sure the brand or whatever you're using, you know, it could be just like not too wasteful, and just have in mind that as you maybe napkins or cups or whatever, just make sure that is as least waste as possible. What about the volunteers team and that area?
So we want to make sure that the staff and volunteers that we have will be acting as security in their given areas. So like the dining room and room 4 and the team room, that they can just make sure that people coming in don't steal anything. And also that we brief them beforehand about knowing a bit of information about Gilbula in case they get questions.
We just need to make the security alerted and aware of what their role is and what to do in that regard. Provision of first aid. So obviously if someone injures themselves, like we're going to have to do a risk assessment of the property first. Make sure there's no potholes where people could roll their ankles. And obviously tape off any areas that may be out of bounds, that may be unsafe. So we're thinking of having a first aid tent in case anyone does injure themselves, they can go to the first aid tent to get the required help they need.
So we want to do a risk assessment of the property to make sure that there's no places, especially for the older people, that they don't roll their ankles or do a hip. And like tape off anything that could be dangerous.
Awesome. I think security has to be key with this event, and with having kids, just make sure that whatever activities we are having, that is included in the risk assessment. So your teams will have to liaise what activities and entertainment, with the risk assessment. And again with volunteers in whatever infrastructure we are putting up, just to really liaise with each other in those jobs. What about the advertising thing?
We really think that it's important to advertise quite well for this because it's on a Saturday and a Sunday, and people in the local area are probably going to be looking for stuff to do. So it's important that we get to as many people as we can. So we're going to start contacting like local newspapers, but also like the broader newspaper spectrum, and also ring up some radio stations and just to see whether they can do any free advertising for us.
Yeah.
So we'll probably ring again the local radio stations, but we'll also just approach other radio stations as well, pretty much as many as we can within the broader area as well as the most direct area. Another thing that we're planning to do is to drop flyers. And so I guess area-wise with that, we're probably going to do the nearby area, just including schools, retirement villages, and yeah, just like because that's kind of like our target audience, is like it's mainly like the older people who can mainly or who can bring their grandkids or the middle-aged people who can bring their kids on a Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. So we really think that's pretty important.
So will you need volunteers to do the flag dropping?
Yeah, well, Charmaine would love to talk about that.
Okay.
Well, definitely there seems to be a lot of people working at the LL base, and especially the young people's team, so we can definitely ask if they are willing for people to release a couple of people for them to work through that for a couple of days and do those sort of flyer droppings. And there are plenty of other people with contacts for volunteers which would actually go towards their volunteering things. So that's a very good idea. And another good idea is, specifically when we're starting to discuss with the actual flyers themselves, we really want to, the whole theme of it is actually very much to reflect the character of the house and especially the time that it was set in. But what we also need to do is actually have images of some of our specific entertainment attractions, perhaps of previous events similar to this, or actually of the event managers themselves, just so we actually have a chance to advertise them as well and give them respect, and hopefully for other people who wish to use the same facilities again for the future, that would help actually create a good relationship between this place and them and for future users. Also a good idea is just for people to be more advised about the whole nature of this place, the history of it very much. A good idea would be to have a quick video of it. Perhaps, if possible, we could use, since the Sydney Fringe Festival is coming up very soon, and a lot of new actors really want a bit more exposure to the public and stuff, and especially to try and target a wider audience, they might actually want to do this, be an actor for this little TV thing, just for a little bit, and possibly also have, so that wouldn't cost that much either, and they possibly also have access to the wardrobe of this time period, perhaps, so that would also help make it a bit cheaper, and the acting would be also a bit more of a higher standard to help describe that, and so the video can really go in and describe the history of the place, like why was this room created for that, or what specific materials were used and how relevant was it to that time scheme and the fashion going on there.
Yeah, that's excellent. Excellent idea.
And we also want to probably design some banners as well, just to put up in, I guess, mainly directly local shops and stuff, just so that we can put up a banner saying, you know, open weekend this weekend, so we can use it year after year. Just with people passing by, like, oh, that's pretty close, like we'll just go along. That's so maybe in like 4 or 5 local shops.
That's great.
Would be good.
Awesome, great ideas, guys. Thank you so much for your ideas. It's great to hear all of the things that you have come up with, and I guess with the plans, just make sure you just really do like a timeline in how long you have for each of these things. And yeah, and I really hope that as we all work in our areas, that we can help each other, that we can come along each other, and just really is very key to communicate, so that we can just really do an amazing event. So I guess I just want to quickly just give a summary of what we've talked about. So for some of the attractions, we are thinking about some vintage cars and jumping castle, maybe some market stalls, yeah, which is great. We have talked about designing flyers and doing a flyer dropping and doing some posters and different things, which is a great idea. I think that we need to just spread the word of this house, because I don't think many people know that it's just quite close to where they live. So just really putting it in the local papers and the radio. Again, I think booking a piano player will be very good and will give just a really nice atmosphere around the house. Yeah, I think security is key for the event, and we just really need to think about that, think about how to provide the security and make sure everybody is safe while they are in this venue. You know, I think it is key for this event to have the volunteers. So yeah, I really hope that you can resource all the volunteers we need.
Yeah, well, I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the volunteers. Like, I don't know where I'm going to resource all of them from.
Yeah, well, just really, we can be in contact with LL Ministries, so because they really have a big database of people that have come and volunteered for them in the past, and I think we will just need to send them maybe a few emails, just really inviting them and making, you know, kind of just really giving this event and saying, you know, you can be part of this event. And you know, I think people are very much want to support the work of LL Ministries, so we definitely can be in contact with them, and yeah, maybe we can have a chat about it together and just really resource ideas in how to go about it. But yeah, thanks for your concerns about that. And yeah, I think with the catering, I think I'm really looking forward to see what you guys will I guess offer during the. I think it's a great idea to like serve scones and, you know, tea and coffee. I think everybody loves that, and just really having it a bit laid back with the sausage sizzle and stuff like that. I think that's great ideas. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I just really look forward to work with you. You're a great team, and I just really like working with such a quality people. And yeah, thank you.